Impact of Buddhism on Asian culture and spirituality. Buddhism has had a significant impact on the culture and spirituality of East Asian countries such as India, China, Japan, Korea, and Vietnam. With its teachings of compassion, wisdom, and mindfulness, Buddhism has shaped the way people in these countries think, act, and relate to one another. In this article, we will explore the impact of Buddhism on the culture and spirituality of East Asia. The spread of Buddhism in East Asia. Buddhism first arrived in China in the 1st century CE via the Silk Road, a network of trade routes connecting China to Central Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. Over time, Buddhism became an important part of Chinese culture, influencing art, architecture, literature, and philosophy. In Japan, Buddhism was introduced in the 6th century CE by Korean and Chinese missionaries. Over time, Japanese Buddhism developed its unique forms, such as Zen, which emphasizes meditation and mindfulness. In Korea, Buddhism was introduced in the 4th century CE by Chinese monks. Over time, Korean Buddhism developed its unique forms, such as Seon, which emphasizes meditation and mindfulness. In Vietnam, Buddhism was introduced in the 2nd century CE by Indian and Chinese missionaries. Over time, Vietnamese Buddhism developed its unique forms, such as Thiền, which emphasizes meditation and mindfulness. The impact of Buddhism on East Asian culture. Buddhism has had a profound impact on the culture of East Asian countries. It has influenced art, architecture, literature, philosophy, and even cuisine. Here are some examples. Art and architecture. Buddhism has influenced the art and architecture of East Asian countries, inspiring the creation of stunning temples, pagodas, and statues. For example, the Great Buddha of Kamakura, a bronze statue of the Buddha located in Japan, is considered one of the most famous Buddhist statues in the world. Additionally, the Mogao caves in China contain some of the finest examples of Buddhist art, including murals and sculptures. Literature. Buddhism has also influenced the literature of East Asian countries, inspiring the creation of poems, stories, and essays. For example, the Chinese Zen master and poet Han Shan wrote many famous poems that have become classics of Chinese literature. Philosophy. Buddhism has also had a significant impact on the philosophy of East Asian countries, shaping the way people think about the world and their place in it. For example, the concept of emptiness, which is central to Buddhist philosophy, has influenced the work of many Chinese and Japanese philosophers. Cuisine. Buddhism has even influenced the cuisine of East Asian countries, inspiring the creation of vegetarian and vegan dishes. For example, many Buddhist temples in Japan serve shojin ryori, a type of vegetarian cuisine that is both healthy and delicious. The impact of Buddhism on East Asian spirituality. Buddhism has also had a profound impact on the spirituality of East Asian countries. It has provided a path for people to cultivate inner peace, wisdom, and compassion. Here are some examples. Meditation. Buddhism has inspired the practice of meditation in East Asian countries, providing people with a way to calm their minds, focus their attention, and cultivate mindfulness. Today, many people in East Asia practice meditation as a way to reduce stress, improve their mental health, and deepen their spiritual practice. Ethics. Buddhism has also inspired the practice of ethical behavior in East Asian countries, providing people with a moral code based on compassion and nonviolence. Today, many people in East Asia strive to live their lives in accordance with Buddhist ethics, treating others with kindness and respect. Mindfulness. Buddhism has also inspired the practice of mindfulness in East Asian countries, providing people with a way to stay present and aware of their thoughts,